Good morning. Thank you for being with us today. My name is State Representative Chris Taylor. I represent the central part of the city of Madison, and I'm the ranking Assembly Democrat on the Joint Finance Committee. In my 8 years in the legislature, I have watched Republican politicians on issue after issue ignore the priorities and the will of the people in our state. The Budget Committee just finished up a month of public hearings on the people's budget, which is Governor Evers' proposed budget. Thousands of Wisconsinites attended these hearings, and the overwhelming majority implored us to adopt this budget. These weren't hand-picked people, they weren't invited guests, these were members of our state, these were ordinary citizens who came out to have their voices heard and to participate in our democracy. And they overwhelmingly support the people's budget because after 8 long years of their voices being ignored, they are ready to have a budget that invests in them, their families, and their communities. Yet once again, late yesterday, the Republican co-chairs of the Joint Finance Committee announced that their very first budget motion, which is scheduled to take place next Thursday, is going to remove some of the most popular items in the people's budget, including full Medicaid expansion, which was one of the top items people came out to our budget hearings in support of. Republican politicians, once again, are not listening to the people of this state. They have their fingers in their ears. Who could be against covering 82,000 Wisconsinites with Medicaid health care, drawing in $1.6 billion federal dollars? Let me say that again. Attracting to our state $1.6 billion federal dollars and saving over $324 million state dollars. We have the opportunity to cover more people with needed vital health care that's going to save their lives while saving state money and attracted very needed federal funds. Now, who could be against that? Certainly not the people of this state. As we know in a recent Marquette poll, 70% of the people of this state support Medicaid expansion. The majority of states have accepted this money, and I'm talking about red states, blue states, purple states. The majority of states have opted to invest in their people and expand Medicaid. So who could be against this, you ask? Well, the Republican leader in the Assembly, Robin Vos, is leading this misguided effort. On Twitter, in response to a recent article that Republican senators may be open to MA expansion, Rep. Vos responded on Twitter, #never. He has publicly commented that he doesn't care if people support Medicaid expansion. He has said he has to do what he thinks is right. This is an arrogant, outrageous, egregious response to the people of this state, and it is a slap in the face to the people of this state. Make no mistake, there's nothing right about refusing to provide health care to low-income people who are in desperate need of it. These people who don't have health care coverage now, their lives could be saved, and Representative Vos and his Republican colleagues are turning their backs on them. There is nothing right in refusing to cover more people, in attracting needed money, and in saving many millions of dollars of state funds that is reinvested in the people's budget, in expanding health care, in really needed areas that will touch every single part of this state. So for instance, the people's budget invests the state savings in more substance abuse and behavioral mental health support, in healthy mothers and healthy babies to improve maternal and infant health, in lead remediation for kids who are lead poisoned, youth tobacco use prevention, increasing caregiver wages, which we heard a lot about, dementia care specialists for our seniors, among many other things. It's not too late to change course. This budget motion to remove MA expansion will be taken up, as I said, next Thursday in the Joint Finance Committee. To the people of this state, we you to send and continue to send a very strong message that MA expansion must stay in the next budget. Literally, the health and lives of Wisconsinites around this state depend on it. The days of Republican legislators putting politics over the people of this state must end.